Hey everyone, and welcome to another Marks & Crafts figurine review. Today we're going to be looking at the S.H.Figuarts Kakashi Hatake, the famed Sharingan hero. Now this is the last in the 2022 lineup of Naruto figures. I believe that they released all of those other ones in the same year, and Kakashi came pretty much just right on Christmas, or just before Christmas, which is really cool, and I only just got him in. So I thought I'd round out this set of reviews with the latest release, and we'll see if they've changed anything on the way to the latest release or continued the same sort of design philosophy that they've had of just sort of anime accuracy, as many cool accessories as possible, and anything like that. And we'll quickly take a look at the box. Same thing as we normally get, the window as well as a stylized promo image of the figure on the side. We've also got another promo image. We've got a bunch of action poses and accessories and a little bit of a showcase of the figure itself. And on this side we've got Kakashi's name, well, the figure's name itself, and another pose for the figure. So let's take a closer look at the figure itself. As always, opening it up and you can see the extended promo art, which looks nice. And out of the box you can see we get a ton of hands. We get the main figure itself, we get an entirely alternate head sculpt, we get a bunch of different faces, we get one of his favourite erotic novels, as well as the very famous butt poking hands. So let's crack them open and have a better look at the figure itself. Now here we have S.H.Figuarts Kakashi out of the box. Much like every other one of the Naruto figures I've looked at, they've sort of tried to capture the anime aesthetic as close as possible while keeping the figure as proportional as possible, which is good because I think the early S.H.Figuarts had that problem. They still looked pretty good from the images that I saw, but these seem way better. And generally the colours look good, the figure looks great, and we'll get in closer to have a look at the sculpt and paintwork. Quickly taking a look at the face, you can see that the headband is very well painted and detailed. There is only one eye on this face, so they just printed that one on, although it looks like they did sculpt it in as well. It looks quite nice. The mask is clean, the hair is nice and spiky and nicely tied at the back there. The jacket looks good. It's segmented in a similar style to the Naruto one, including the floating waist piece, but I think it's a little more secure in this one, so that's cool. I think that that's molded, not painted. The gloves, the metallic part, is painted. I'm not sure what's painted here. Maybe they did the skin tone, but it also looks like a separate piece, so I'm not too sure. There's the sash on his leg. It's better painted than the Naruto one. The sashes on his legs here, I think those are painted as well. They look much better too. And the toes are painted and the color matches off again. And the paint on the toes isn't exactly that good. But yeah, looks okay. It seems like there's less paint on this figure than the others that I've looked at, but that might be a good thing because there might be a lot more that could scratch and rub off on this figure just because there's a lot more variety of plastics in it. So it might be better in the long run. So first up, there's an entirely alternate head sculpt which has the headband adjusted so you can see both of his eyes, which is very cool. And so you can see you've got a normal one without any Sharingan. It looks pretty good. One where he's activated the Sharingan and he's got his other eye closed. And another one in the exact same pose, but the Sharingan is different. And I don't know how clear that is on camera, but the Sharingan is different on these. And then for the headband down heads, we've got the standard one that he comes with, as well as this joke one, which looks good. It'll look better when it's actually attached. as well as this happy one, which looks good already. Next, we'll go through articulation really quickly. So the head is on a ball joint, can move around, but is fairly restricted by the collar, so it's almost like a quizzical swivel and not a full rotation, which is a bit of a shame. It can go down and look down that far, and look up that far, which isn't the best. The arms are on a butterfly, and this can move around just a little bit to make extra space. So rotating hinge or ball joint, swivel at the upper arm, double bend at the elbow, swivel on the rotating ball joint or hinge joint, and we've got arcing back that far forward, can rotate and look around a little bit. It's a bit restrictive actually. I think the Naruto had a bit more space. It's probably because of these pockets here, they like just grind against the plastic. This floating piece, I don't think it really achieves anything beyond keeping the silhouette the same, so that's kind of cool. Legs can move out that far, kick up, double bend, rotation, can swivel at the upper calf, calf. Can also rotate a bit further down, pivot, bend at the toes, hinge. So very similar to the Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura in terms of posability, a little restricted in the torso, but he's got way more movement in the legs, which is pretty cool. Just because of all the different rotations you can get out of it. I don't know how useful they are, but they're there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess I'll just go through dynamic poses with him and we'll see how cool he can be. And now for a size comparison, and you can see here he is next to another S.H.Figuarts in the same line, and this is him next to the Sakura figure, next to a HG Gundam Aerial, and you can see he stands taller than that, and I believe he is quite a tall character, so it works out. So here he is next to the Pop-Up Parade Chun-Li, and again, not on the same scale, but he is an adult this time, so he scales a bit better for 112 to the 110-ish that Pop-Up Parade is. So overall, he seems like a pretty good figure, maintains the same aesthetic and design principles as the others, and all of the others were quite good. This one probably has the most consistent paint out of the bunch, even if his toes look a bit funny, but his general structure and silhouette and everything like that looks fantastic. He'll look good in any sort of like Shippuden or main Naruto pre-time skip display, especially since they're going to be doing Naruto and Sasuke very soon. So he'll work with them just fine. And yeah, he's just pretty good. I wish he came with an effect piece like a Chidori, but I suppose you could probably work Sasuke's onto his, even though I'm not sure if the peg should be the same size, but I'm also not sure aesthetically if it'll work that well. But he does come with his book, so that's cool, as well as a ton of different hands. So he's a little light on accessories as well as being chock full of accessories, so it's a bit weird. But overall, a pretty damn good figure. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.